Hello, welcome to our team. We are very excited you are here. As a team member, you play a critical role in the success of our company and to the overall production flow. Customer satisfaction is our number one objective, and you play an important part in reaching this objective. As a sorter, you are the heartbeat of production. You will be sorting and inspecting the condition of the pieces and identifying them to be sold at our stores. The speed and accuracy of the sorting process flow starts with you as a sorter. An accurate sorter will get the maximum amount of product to the sales floor, which will increase our sales potential to our business. In this video, we will discuss, first, the proper tools you'll need, secondly, a properly staged sorting table, and then finally, the sorting process. Please enjoy the training videos.
When you arrive at the production area, make sure you clock in using the tablet. You will need to clock in and out for lunch, then clock out at the end of the day. If a team member joins you and helps sort, they must clock in and out using the tablet. Here we are at the sorting table. This is the starting point for determining the condition of cloth items and if an item is store quality. Let's start with some definitions that will help you throughout this training. 1. Store quality. Store quality items are what we deem as sales floor condition. These items do not have stains, fabric piling, are not dingy or off-white in color, and do not have holes. 2. Salvage quality. Salvage items contain small stains, fabric piling, may be off-white in color, or have small holes or fading. Salvage quality items also include bottoms with a stretched waist that have a tie string. 3. Trash. Trash items are not store quality or salvage quality. Sometimes we have exceptions to the rule, and trash items may be placed in certain barrels. We will review those exceptions as we review the contents to each barrel. Items that have blood, grease, or bleach stains. Items that are wet or moldy. Items that have a bad odor. Items with a stain or hole larger than a quarter. Bottoms with a stretched out waist that do not have a tie string. Men's dress shirts with a heavy yellow stain on the collar or armpit. Items that have a rotten or cracking elastic waistband. 4. Knit fabric is stretchy, absorbent t-shirt-like material. 5. Reroute items. Reroute items are anything other than cloth items that are placed in bins located under the table. Let's talk about our setup and the tools needed to perform the sorting job. The sorting table is the space we use to inspect and separate store quality items into women's, men's, and kids' piles. At the sorting table, there will be an apron, an anti-fatigue mat, safety scissors, a safety box cutter, and rubber bands for shoes. If you are missing any supplies to perform your job, please ask your PM or SM. No cell phones or earpieces are allowed anywhere in the production area. The work area is marked with designated areas where the cart and barrels go. The sorting process starts with the carts that's directly behind me. It is best to keep this cart as closely behind you as possible. This will maximize the space and minimize overall body movements to no further than 1 step away. Your body posture is important. Your feet should be in alignment with the shoulders. Knees should not be locked and slightly bent. Never raise your arms above your shoulders, and you should not take more than 1 step during the sorting process. As you learn the position and start to process the cloth, you will begin to learn the feel of different fabrics. This alone will be a big indicator of where the product should be directed. Therefore, make sure you are attentive to the differences in the products you handle. By doing so, you will increase your overall speed. Please note, for your safety, never reach blindly into the bag or the box. Also, do not dump the items out so as to not break anything. Do not handle any weapons found. Call your supervisor. Grab 1 bag, place it gently on the table, open the bag with safety scissors, cutting down the middle, away from your body to the end. By using the safety scissors, we prevent any damage to the items. With your hands on the far end of the bag, lift it up, pull it towards your body, and flip the bag upside down. Push bag away and allow items to loosely separate on the table. Throw the empty bag into the trash barrel. Begin to scan for both salvage quality and reroute items. Note, in a separate video, we will discuss the salvage quality items in detail. For the non-cloth items, reroutes, You will place these underhanded into the bins under your sorting table. Do not inspect or place any reroute items into the trash, regardless of condition. The reroute bins will contain all miscellaneous, includes toys, books, kitchen items, etc. All accessories includes hats, scarves, belts, purses, paired socks and gloves. All single shoes. All paired shoes. Pairs should be rubber banded, with the exception of a full bag of shoes. The entire bag is given to the shoes department unopened. Salvage quality undergarments. In addition, there will be a designated area to place linens. Any money or jewelry that is found must be dropped directly into the designated money jewelry slot. Now, let's focus on the store quality cloth items. We will demonstrate the sorting process for you slowly, reviewing each item in detail. However, after this, you will have the opportunity to view a sorter working in real time. The expectation is to only touch each piece once and spend no more than 3 seconds on each piece. You will only need to look at the front of each item. You will have women's top and bottom piles closest to you on each side. The men's pile will be on your right side outside the women's pile, and the kids' pile will be on your left side outside the women's pile. It is important to maintain the same placement of all the piles. Now we will discuss the condition of items we find acceptable to put on the sales floor. Store quality items do not have stains, fabric piling. They are not dingy or off-white in color. They do not have holes or fading, unless designed that way, such as jeans. The sorting process is like a dance. The rhythm will be 1, 2, 3, with the third step being dropping the piece on the table. Let's go through the steps. Step 1. As you pick up the piece, either by the collar for tops or the waist for bottoms, begin scanning the piece to determine where the piece goes. Step 2. Begin to move the piece to where it belongs and keep your eyes on the piece. Step 3. Drop the piece into the correct pile and continue to scan with your eyes, while at the same time, take the opposite hand and reach for the next piece. Let's view our sorter from a different angle. Through the lens of the camera, we can see where her eyes are focused during the sorting process. Tip: for long garments, pick up the garment from the top and lay on the table. Pick up from the middle of the garment and fold over the item to lay on the pile in order to see the bottom of the garment. Another note to make is, prior to sorting the items, it is your responsibility to remove all hangers and make sure the pieces are not inside out and face up in the pile. Our first example will be tops. With all tops, we use the CUB technique, which means grab the piece by the collar, use your other hand to examine the underarm, begin to move the piece where it belongs, keeping your eyes on the piece. Lay down the piece on the table flat and front side up, then examine the belly. During this process, you are looking for the indicators: no holes or fading, unless designed that way. No stains like bleach, ink, blood, or grease, or fabric piling. Pieces should not be wet, have mold, bad odor, no animal hair, and not stretched out at the wrist. Please note, it is important to take no more than one step and try to keep your proper body posture, as mentioned earlier. Remember to be relaxed and keep knees bent slightly. All bottoms are picked up by the waist. Examine the crotch, waist, and knees. Look for all the same indicators: no holes or fading, unless designed that way, such as jeans. No stains like bleach, ink, blood, or grease. No fabric piling. Pieces should not be wet, have mold, bad odor, and no animal hair. As always, there will be some exceptions to the general standards we have covered. Your store manager will give you instructions on any of these exceptions based on the needs of the store. These items include women's denim and cotton pants, men's suit coats, men's casual and dress slacks. Please note, in all stores, men's quality guidelines may be lowered. In the men's department only, we do allow some stains and some holes to be passed to the floor as store quality items. There are also specialty items that can be an exception, such as overalls, coveralls, flannel shirts, denim jackets, leather jackets, checkered shorts, concert t-shirts, hoodies, camo or hunting, Hawaiian, and activewear. On certain days, your SM and PM may give you a list of items to pay special attention to. please see store manager for any changes for your store. When your pile is ready to be sent to the hanger, turn the pile 90 degrees and push away from you toward the hanger. Do not attempt to lift and carry the pile. Carefully grab another bag and lay gently on the table. It is best to alternate sides. Grab one bag from the left, another from the right, etc. If the bag is heavy or above shoulder height, ask for assistance. Let's observe a sorter working in real time. Please note her body movements, rhythm, and speed as she demonstrates the sorting process. What not to do. In this next video, we will show you several things that our sorter is doing incorrectly. Keep a close eye on her as she opens her bag with her hands, not safety scissors, and reaches blindly into the bag. She has a cell phone and earpieces on and is consistently taking more than 3 seconds on each item. She places found money into her pocket rather than in the designated jewelry money slot, and she consistently does not demonstrate proper body posture by raising her arms above her shoulders and taking more than one step during the sorting process.
As you can see, your role is very important as it sets the pace for the entire production team. Without you, our expectations may not be met. Speed and accuracy are both key components to be successful in this position. We have seen that the most successful sorters all demonstrate a sense of urgency, but are very able to have a very relaxed and controlled motion. You just need to find your groove. We have established expectations for you to strive to hit each week for the first 5 weeks. We know that mastering the sorting position takes time, but if you can achieve the expectations, you will have a great start to being a great sorter and addition to our team. Each week, your focus will be on sending quality items to the sales floor and to continually increase your speed. During the first week, our expectation will be 2,000 pounds. During the second week, our expectation is 2,500 pounds. Third week, our expectation is 3,000 pounds. Week 4, we expect you to be at 3,500 pounds. And finally, after 5 weeks, our expectation is 3,800 pounds with a 5% or less error. Let's review some tips and help you to be successful. Minimize your steps to 1 step. Stay flexible. Be relaxed. Don't raise your hands above your shoulders. Use the 1-2-3 drep technique and learn your fabrics. Focus on one thing at a time, such as all tops or bottoms. If you have a bag filled with mostly kids' pieces, move your bag closer to the kids' pile rather than reaching for the pile. These tips will help you stay in rhythm, move faster, and achieve the expectation of 3,800 pounds, equaling to 2,000 pieces a day minimum. Welcome to our family, and we look forward to watching your progress in your new role.